You're such an asshole.
So there was, back in my day, back when I was young and pretty, there was an anime called Vampire Hunter D. And I'm thinking someone with more anime skills than I have, which would be none, someone should come up with Boomer Hunter C. I think that would be, yeah, same motif, just some ancient, lifelong career politician screwing over it. It just, and then there's a hunter, and oh no, where'd the boomer go? Oh my God! And the land saw the sunlight again, or something. All right, this is a pretty quick, short one. Hello, Cappy. I thought I'd give this a try to see if the plan I'm thinking of is on the right track. I request this video response as well with your usual eccentricities. I do not mind if you talk about the company's names, just that my location be kept anonymous. I got to keep it anonymous because they I guess they could sue me. There's an outside chance, so but I can tell you it's a grocery store. The problem I'm having is that I was very recently. The problem I am having is that I very recently left my assistant manager position at a grocery store corporation. It was a oddly fulfilling job that I rose from part-time to assistant manager in only 3 years. Well, yeah, because none of your peer groups are working. I mean, yeah, no, you put in the time from mailroom to, what was it, mailroom to boardroom? So you know, starting from a rookie, all the operations. Regularly worked 40 to sometimes 55, a few times 60, and once 71 hours in a whole week. Hey, guys, look at the Zoomer who thinks this is 71 hours in a whole week. You don't say. That's fascinating. Hold my beer. My store manager and the district manager brought me into the office a few days ago, said that I had made many mistakes and had advanced too quickly. Well, whose fault is that for advancing you too quickly? I bet you, like, where they go to find some other assistant manager. And did they have a training program? Did these boomers have a training program? I bet they didn't. They don't even know what that is. Now, they admitted they advanced you too quickly. That's on them. Now, listen to the response. This is a very reasoned and rational response on your part. I asked if I could be transferred or demoted to my previous position, or both. The response was, that's not company policy. Look, boomers, here's one of the main reasons you are hated so much is because of just what cowardly little bitches you are and were. You never told us the straight up truth. Where did I screw up? What's wrong? See, well, we don't feel like you. They're just like, there's no other way but to describe them with the C word. We just don't feel you're a match. Stop using HR speak and use the freaking words. You're not helping me beating around the bush. And I also wonder, like, if a lot of, like, well, you don't really fit here. Why? Because you lied about the job descriptions? You lied about the job duties? You didn't give me what? Tell me how. They don't do that. And they always got to put it back on you. And then when you rightfully say, okay, well, wait, I advanced too quickly. I must have been a good employee the past 3 years at this capacity. Why don't you demote me? Not even reason for hurt feelings here at this moment. That's not our policy. Well, I guess you better go find that gray pew boomer and kick him or her right in the effing nuts. Got a reliable, I'd imagine reliable employee that you promoted. Look up the Peter principle, by the way. It's kind of a classic example of what happened to you. And now you can't save this person as an employee. So now I know the internet has allowed this, and Josh Fluke does a way better job of this than me. But for whatever it's worth to you young people out there, for the most part, this isn't your fault. Corporate America, baby boomer boss, I even say Gen X, just these gray hairs, you think they know what they're doing. You think that they're your superior, not morally, but like, that's my supervisor. They know how the business works. Dude, have you seen how the country is going? Do you know how many bailouts we've had to get to bankers and students and this and that? Do you know how many boomers have enough money saved that? They don't know what the F they're doing. Have you seen the president? Holy cow, Democrat, Republican, don't matter. You got to admit that is not our best and brightest we put forward. "Ah, more money. Where am I, Kamala? Oh, you're not a white woman. You're kind of nice. How you doing? Can I smell your hair?" So, at minimum, to all of you younger people, when you run into these incompetent douchebags, don't worry. Like, well, you can't do it. You that's like, no, no. The labor force is universally that quality. Like this, it's quality X. The difference between good boss and good and a good company and a bad one is how effectively do they manage this labor. Like labor is kind of this generalized commodity. And then they promote you and then contradict, oh no, we can't put you back in your old position where we kept you and then promoted you. It's in other words, they're lying. They don't know what they're doing. Do not take it personally. And frankly, get out of that place. That's not sane. That's not meritocratic. You would never, that's it. There you go. Could I go back and learn from my mistakes and become an even better? Nope, not here. It's like, every job is kind of like this game you want to play. You want to win the game. Not that you want to become president and CEO, but you'd like to advance and make a good quality income someday. And when you see this means the game is rigged, or at least the rules are insane and not fair. And now it is outside of your ability. Like, well, try my best to oh, well, no, we can't have you try your, and if there's a mistake, nope, you're gone. So just leave. Just leave. And here, once again, I make fun of the neats and the nilfs, not in labor force. You stay at home, you play your video games, but at the same time, can't really blame you. Until you boomers make a change, which I know isn't going to happen, until you Xers knock it off with the diversity and inclusion, and we just don't know if you're XYZ corporation material. I guess you're going to have a labor problem, huh? They said they were not going to fire me, but the manager said that if I put one sign out of place or something to that effect, I will be fired. Yeah, okay, so you're fired, but it's now you. Okay, all right. See, you see what little bitches they are? Show this video to them. Hey guys, you're a bunch of little bitches. My God, wait, do you got a hoo-ha down there, huh? You little girls? Did HR just take over the entire corporation? I mean, this is so despicable. I don't think I want to shop there anymore. What a little bitch ass move. They also said I could resign today. I asked off the books if I would be marked rehirable if I resign, and they both said yes, but only as an associate. Yeah, I don't trust them. I just don't trust them. I took the hit and am now throwing my resume out and even looking at other places for a manager position or my old job at another place. My biggest concern is at this age, I know I want more than just to chase around begging for positions. All right, so I agree. That's fine. Looks like you had a pretty good run here. Like maybe this would be the place, like the olden days, you'd work hard, improve yourself. They promote you. Not anymore. Now you need to have a degree. So here we go. Now this is on you. You effed up. You got probably the biggest, this isn't the dumbest degree, but people who get this degree are the biggest douchebag losers ever. You're not as bad as Marxist or women's studies major, I think. But this is like the I come from a broken home family degree. And I don't want to do math. I have a degree in criminal justice. Ooh, look right now. Okay, we're hard on the boomers. Let's be hard on ourselves. Look in the mirror and say, I'm a douchebag. Okay, go ahead. You can pause it. I'll let you come back. And now you're back. But also live in a leftist crap hole. So police work is very unlikely since I'm young and white. Forget whether you're young and white. You are in a major leftist crap hole. Whereas if you accidentally were to manslaughter someone, like legit accident, and we're going to investigate, you could end up in prison. You could end up being wrongly convicted of whatever, involuntary manslaughter. And you got, I'm sure your major metro area also wanted to ban the police. No. I got buddy in that police department. I have buddies who are black. They don't want to work in that police department. Because they face the same problem. One of them got out though, so he's retired. So it doesn't matter that you're a white male. You don't want to work for any major leftist municipalities cop shop because they're not going to back you up, and the citizens hate you. So bye. I mean, Minneapolis is down, I think 20-25% full staff. Gee, I wonder why the carjackings are up there, kids. Oh, gee, that's just too bad. Vegas, like, hey, I talked to someone who worked over at the county, like, hey, they could use cops. Are you? I'm like, yeah. I said, well, why can't they? I wasn't thinking, well, why not? Like, well, because they don't want to get like arrested or thrown in jail. Like, oh, yeah, that thing. I forgot about that. So I would say, and your degree's a joke. That's not a real degree. So you'd have to go to a police academy and go somewhere else. All right, so here we go. Your plan B. I've been thinking of acquiring a steady source of income for the time being, but have put into consideration both trades. But I am leaning towards going back, not back, going back. You mean the musicians? To community college and acquiring a degree as a dental hygienist. The pay averages as a starting salary of at least $74K across the country, with many making upwards of $90K in other regions. I'm reminded of your distinction between unskilled and skilled labor pool growing as technology advances, and was wondering if perhaps this might be a better course for me. I have 17 grand in savings and usually only spend at most 150 to 200 a week. Any advice would help. Appreciate your time. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And as long as you're not in a major leftist crap hole, like if you want to volunteer part-time for a county outside a major leftist crap hole, part-time cop, reserve officer, you can do that. Different departments are desperate. I mean, your generation, again, the upside of everyone lying flat or the great resignation is, I remember the police department, ew, you want to work for us? I'm like, you're an American police department. Why do you have a snooty British accent all the time? Oh, my good heavens, sir. Don't you know? We have the jobs, my good man. And you young American chaps who want to be true American, red-blooded American males, you get to bow down and kiss the ring. Ho, 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 ho. And now it's like, oh, does anyone want to be a cop? Anyone please be a cop? I'm like, nah, I saw it happening. No. I'll be a cop over there in that suburb or the rural area or the county, but not a major leftist crap hole. Okay, please come over here and be a cop. Can you run a mile and not die? Yeah, with gear on. Did it before. Oh, my God. You know how to operate a gun? Yeah, I do. Say, do you want to be our new lieutenant? It's not that bad. Oh, in your major leftist crap hole where I don't have any arresting powers? No, I do not. No, I don't want to be that. But you could still, in other words, what I'm saying, if you still want to be a cop, you can part-time, for the right department where the citizens like law and order and aren't going to stab you in the back. So maybe you could do that. But yeah, absolutely. The dental hygienist thing. Absolutely. Because there's no politics there. It's like, hey, clean the teeth. That's it. There you go. Clean the teeth. Normally that's where girls go and find a dentist husband, but you're there for the money. So there you go. Clean the teeth and be a part-time cop. I think that'd be perfect. But absolutely, man. Look, the great thing about being skills is it inoculates you against all this corporate political BS. You don't have to deal with the Karens and HR. You don't have to do with, thankfully the boomers are leaving, but boomer-esque boss behaviors. You don't have to deal with Gen X, woke political crap. Like, I clean the teeth. But you got to take sensitivity training. No, I don't. No, I'm just going to go to the other dentist who's desperately in need of a dental hygienist. I'll be there. And they say, well, then you just go to Alaska. You just keep going. You just leave. And then we can't find anyone. Real Scooby-Doo mystery. I can't find employees. You should hire Bain and McKinsey and Deloitte and Touche and all those guys to tell you need more diversity and inclusion. And oh my God, look, they have a team that will do it for like $8,000 an hour. Oh, that'll solve your labor problem at the factory. So, yeah, absolutely. Just look, you gave it your shot. It wasn't bad luck. You did everything you could. Every major corporation is like this. Every major employer is like this. So to get above, we always talk about flying above the trenches, right? We got a disproportionate, several minority females run into this problem. I mean, some males too, but I do recall it's majority minority females where they go work. It's some crap ghetto trash trailer park type of thing, the cell phone store, or even fast food. And they're like, well, Shaniqua is disrespecting me and blah, 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 people getting in fights. Like, what are you doing? Those are the trenches. What's your degree in? What's your trade? "Oh, I got a degree in sociology." Well, now you get to work amongst the filth and the degenerates of society. Not to mention get assaulted. I had a buddy, he got assaulted. Cell phone store, of course. I'm like, hey, why don't you get a real program, a real degree, a real trade? And now you become a dental hygienist. Boom, you're inoculated. You're out of the trenches. You're in the plane. Whole new set of different problems, but you're not stuck in the trenches with the filth and degenerates of America, including the baby boomer bosses who just got to lie and make crap up. So there you go. There you go. All right, if you kindly would subscribe to the channel, link below is all the things I do, including books that'll help you avoid. Look, would you guys have like to avoid the 4 years you put into a worthless degree like criminal justice? Oh, why don't you take? Never mind. Link to everything's down below. Nestor Toledo, $2 Canadian. Other better firms will hire you, no problem. Yeah, but I don't believe there's better firms. I mean, yes, there is, but he's still going to be talking to some 44-year-old guy whose wife is getting fat on him, who has to keep up the mortgage and the 3 car payments so his wife doesn't divorce him and take the kids. Who, she's getting fat, he's stressed out, he's pissed off, he's not making whatever metrics or quotas that the 52-year-old guy who's in the exact same position is breathing down his neck for. So they got to find a scapegoat. No, just it really is one of trades, skills, self-employment, 1099 superior race. You literally only use corporate America to get a job until you find some kind of skill or trade where you don't need them anymore. Until modern day corporate America, employment America, that includes private sector, public sector as well, until you're more meritocratic and sane, where it's like, here's a fair wage, right? We're going to train you in. We're not going to have ludicrous employment or education requirements. We're not going to have politics here. We're here to make widgets, and then you go home. Not going to be any of this extra. You donate to the United Way. Hey, we're going to wear pink ribbons. No, I'm making my widget. Shut up. You should really, we got an all hands meeting. Oh, so we're really going to piss away time today, huh? All hands meeting, meaning you guys screwed up. All hands meeting means the leaders have screwed up and now they're going to give you more work and somehow blame it on you. I'm not even a big Democrat. I'm not a Democrat. Not at all. Christoph Anon, $5. Get a sideways promotion with another firm. Boomer HR twits are calling this rage application. Rage? What? Really? They got it. Okay, Boomer HR twits. You could call it whatever you want. We're not the one who's 58, dried up egg spinsters with our cats and miserable and contemplating having a piece of lead for breakfast. Quite quitting. Yep. Evan, 10 Canadian. Why we got a lot of Canadians here today? What's going on? 10 Canadian bucks. My sister works at a small company that hired McKinsey. This is not to pick on McKinsey. It's any one of these big consulting firms. I haven't read the rest of it. But let me guess. They just advise more consulting. After 12 months, something like 80% of their good managers have quit because the McKinsey MBAs treated them like crap. I don't care. Not about your story, Evan. That would happen. Yes, that would happen. Small company. How many 80% of their good managers had quit because the McKinsey MBAs treated them like crap? Why don't they just tell the McKinsey MBAs to F off? All right, there you go. We will see you guys later. Toodles.